But like what you said is exactly what Robert Kiyosaki said in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He said, schools don't teach you about money. And when he was a kid, he raised his hand to his teacher, said, when do we get to learn about money? And they said, we don't talk about money. He said, but you're teaching me Spanish, and you're teaching me history, and you're teaching me science, and you're teaching me math. Why don't you teach us about money? And the teacher said, no, we don't do that here. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying there's some, conspiracy there, but like we don't actually educate our children on money. Like, why isn't there a class in school of you opening up your first business, and, creating your own accounts for the first time? Like you said, I bet when some of your friends do study finance, it's less about money and it's more about finance. Okay, the banks do this and the banks do that, but it's not really about maybe what money is. And again, so many people love Robert Kiyosaki's book because it's the first time they were ever taught about money. And again, they were told that saying, poor people work for money, rich people make money work for them. And it's like a light bulb thing. But I don't think, strangely, the banks don't necessarily want you learning about money. The system isn't programmed. And so this is an interesting time because we've never seen people that have access to their own money. So in the last few years, all you crazy kids are buying crypto, okay, according to these studies, right? Because I think, and let's talk about the next point you made, are you a little suspicious of governments and banks and maybe even parents as far as that we know what the hell we're doing?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Do you think we know what we're doing?
It's more bravado than anything else when it comes to raising kids, I think. But
I think, do you think that people invest in crypto because it gives them a chance to not have to deal with their banks?
Yeah, it's a fail-safe. It's entirely your own. It's transparent. There's legitimacy in it, and it's like what you said. Banks have been the greatest scam for like the last 30 years.
You said it, not me. No, again, I do think that for the last 300 or 400 or 500 years, we've been taught this, the bank is your relationship. And I was just having flashbacks to the bank my mom took me to in San Diego, and it was this beautiful thing, and it was this arm length piece. But I think now people, especially younger people, are saying, I can buy Bitcoin, and I can invest it, and I can send it on my mobile phone in 1 minute, and I know what it's doing, and I don't have to get someone's permission or a bank. And I like the fact that I have a relationship with money. And I think that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah, we have more options.
So that is what DeFi is. It's decentralized finance and it's peer-to-peer. And that's also why it's growing at the fastest rate in human history that we've seen any technology grow. That's it. The wheel, remember the wheel? That was a big deal back in the day, right? The steam engine, made in England, thank you very much, by the way, was a big deal. The internet was growing about 63% year-on-year growth, which is massive. That year-on-year growth means it goes whoop. But crypto, according to one of my recent guests, is growing 113% year-on-year growth, which means by about 2027, I think 4 billion people will own crypto.